Morning, guys. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training and NoName. And the breeding on this is really a good breeding. Daisy is the mother, and Daisy was out of my breeding with Rocks and Arrow. And then Rico, I'll have to send the BRN numbers on the back of this, but very hot little litter. Right? I've got 2 puppies out of this litter that I'm playing with from Paws and Jaws, Mac in Chicago, and his uncle's in Virginia, so they're working together. And the Edward, knows his stuff. He's been around long enough. He knows a lot of the people that are over there in Holland and that kind of thing. So we've got some really nice puppies here that we're working with. I'm really impressed with. More importantly, it goes back to my lineage with Daisy. Daisy is Buddy's sister. For you guys that know Buddy, Buddy's a really good-looking dog. A lot of high drive. Has some flaws based on environmental stuff that has happened to him, but other than that, it's not because of him. It's because of what happened to him as a puppy environmentally, and I had no control over it. So, but if anybody that's met Buddy knows he's a damn good dog. He just got a little bit of a hitch in the giddy up, huh? Not his fault, yeah. But I won't breed to Buddy because of that. I need something that's real solid. So we've got 2 of them. This is the male. He is available. I'm calling him NoName right now. I'm keeping the female back because of the bloodlines. I'm going to keep her for my breeding stock. So I'd like to keep him too, but I can't keep all the dogs. I can't keep them all, but we look to have some good dog stock coming this next year with some of the relationships I'm building. God willing, and the river don't rise, we'll get there. Huh, NoName? Huh? Yeah. All right, so let me just play with him. And what I'm doing with these guys right now, they're probably 8, 9 weeks old, however old they are. But I'm just waiting for them to get old enough that I can start taking out in public. I took them out yesterday, and I let them go for the drive. They got sicky, which is normal. And then, clicker's gone out on me. Dang it, there it is. But as soon as they're about 12 weeks of age, and I know I can trust them going out in public, I'll be doing a lot of my environmental work. And you guys that have been watching me for any length of time, you know that I really believe in genetics being important. That's one of the most important things. But developing a dog and a puppy, as far as I'm concerned, is to come at it not just in the behaviors of heel, sit down, stay, but do as much environmental soundness as you can and really build the dog's confidence overall with agility and environment so that they're bulletproof. They're just, they're, like I said, bulletproof. And then with the genetics being strong, you're going to have a dog you can take and do anything with, right? And that's what I'm after. I'm not out to do schutzen or do ring sport or any of that. My whole perspective is I want a personal protection dog, a dog you can take, but more importantly, to build the dog so he has so much strength that I can do anything I want to with him. We can take him search and rescue. We can do anything we want to. The versatility is a lot better when I build a dog that's strong, right? And that's what I care about. So that starts with the genetics. We want good, strong bloodlines, but it also starts with my ability to work with puppies. I've been doing this since I've been a baby, and I hope that people realize I'm pretty fair to middling with my work with puppies, right? Hup, hup, come on, hup, hup, come on, there you go, good boy, good, yeah, good boy, good boy. He doesn't know the down yet like like Jesse does, but we'll get him used to it. I'm going to start concentrating him a little bit more. And I got, yesterday when I took him out for the drive, I didn't let him get down on the ground or anything. I carried him into Tractor Supply and went in cahoots. I found myself some nice little puppy harnesses that we're going to put on him. And I will get some friends of mine that you will get to see in some videos. And a lot of you guys already know who it is, but I won't tell you. We unveil it, so to speak. Hopefully we'll be working more and more with them. They're up here with me now. And one person in general, again, I won't say the name yet. You'll get to see him in the next week or 2, hopefully, as we tie together. We already have been. I've been over to his place. He's only about 20 minutes away. And goes back 30 years just like I do. A lot of years of experience in doing what we do. So we're going to be working together a lot more. And that's going to be who I get to help me build some dogs, right? That'll start it, right? A lot of things we're going to do. We're slow but steady. I'm not out to kill the world. What I am out to do is do things right, right? I think the breeder of this guy, Paws and Jaws out of Chicago, and his uncle, he's got a little slogan, and I like his slogan. He says, quality over quantity, right? I'm the same way, dude. I want quality. Quantity to me is not what I want. I'm not out to sell to the pet crowd. I've got a very limited select market because these guys are so strong. I can't let them go to the general public in a general sense, not yet anyway. But in a big way, I don't want to sell to them because their dog is too much dog for the general public, right? They don't have a clue, and the dog, they'll be outmatched, and the dog is the one that suffers. And so you guys know my attitude about that if you've been watching my videos for any length of times too. The general public, most people shouldn't even have a friggin' dog as far as I'm concerned. So these dogs are more real, you know, personal protection, law enforcement, etc. Right? And that's what we're trying to go after that market. But there's plenty of other people doing the same thing. But it's about skill. All right. And it's about attitude. We got some people out there that shouldn't even be in the dog world, to be honest with you. I'm thinking of one person in particular that came up in a conversation this morning, but I won't mention names. But bottom line, there's some people that shouldn't even be in the dog business. You get the shysters of the world and people that don't have the proper decorum and don't know how to treat each other and don't understand. Our industry is so small, guys. You have to understand something. We talk about it all the time, and the general public may think that the dog world is large, but in reality and truth, the world we live in, very small. So it's important to not say the wrong thing about the wrong person or whatever, and that when you do something wrong and you treat somebody the wrong way, or you're not working in a certain mental attitude that's quality, it's going to tell on you because it goes everywhere. It's like a wildfire. We all know everybody. Everybody knows everybody in one way or another, right? And whether you realize that your reputation in this industry is all you have. And so if you're a little bit of a shyster, if you don't treat people properly, if you're not doing the right thing and you're not really, your heart's not pure in regards to having the right attitude, and you think, you know, a kid's going to come in, I'm going to make $1 million, and I'm going to, you know, and all you're thinking about is sales and taking advantage of the public, you're not going to last too long, I guarantee you. Because after a while, people won't even do business with you. And that's exactly what's going to happen with a lot of people that touch this industry. They think they're fine in the beginning, but as time goes along, their character tells on them, right? Your character and your personality and who you are and being truthful and being, you know, getting respect from your peers is all you have, guys. You know, if you can't command that because you don't have a pure heart and you're not there for the right reasons, you're not going to be in the business too long, right? And those people that I respect, and hopefully they respect me, are here for a reason because we have a passion. We have a love and a passion that's enduring that you can't take. The one thing you can't take away from somebody, and this is what I look for when I start working with the kids, is your passion. Do you have something that's going to make you wake up every morning and go crazy on it, right? And you can't shut it off. It's a burning fire that you can't. That was me when I was a child, and it is today. Even today, I still have all that burning passion and fire in my gut that loves my industry and loves what I do. The human factor is always a pain in the ass because it changes, it flexes, and you get in the middle of a political shitstorm from negativity and a lot of bad mouthing and smack talking coming from the kids, and it's just sad, you know. And so recently, in the last two or three months, I've come to the realization that I'm just going to stay away from the dog people in a general sense. I'll mix with certain people, but in a general sense, I'm not going to go out there and play on the competition field and all that, because all it is a bunch of politics and a bunch of kids that want something they don't have the real true. Their core is not really good, right? And without a real true core that's honest and forthright and has passion and love for the main thing, which is the dogs, you don't need to be in this business. You really don't. If you have any other thoughts, you know, you're going to be a millionaire, I'm going to make a million, that, all that kind of crap, go away. I don't want to deal with you, right? Those like me have been here for over 30, 40, almost close to 40 years. We're still going, right? The old dogs, there's a reason for it. You can't turn off that fire. You can't turn off that passion. That's what we have, that we beat you out because of that, right? Get your heart in the right place and be true in your core, and you'll do fine in this business. Any other attitude, and you're going to get run out at some point in time. You're going to have a shitstorm hit you based on your character and who you are as an individual, and it'll come back and hit you right in the ass. Guarantee you, right? You can't hide from the true core of who you are. People see through it, right? They're going to know it. All right, so if you're one of the young kids that are haters and you love to hate me and you don't think you want to laugh at me and all that good shit, go ahead. Have fun, because in the long run, you'll be gone and I'll still be here. I've been here for almost 40 years now. I ain't going nowhere. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, getting a little off track with NoName, who is available. If somebody wants him, I'm going to develop him a little bit. You see that development? Get him while he's here, because somebody's going to pop up on it. Somebody's going to take him by virtue of the bloodlines alone. He's going to be a damn good little dog. If somebody wants to really get involved and get into it, this would be the dog to do it. Yep, come on. Yay, good boy. And we'll be showing you more as we go along, as we build him in some bite work and doing some things. First thing is to get somebody else to hold him and me start shaking a sack at him. I won't do it by myself because I got no back pressure, and I don't want to even do that. I want to start right away with some back pressure and building his bite properly and starting to build him correctly, right? I'll be working him first, and as time goes along and I start to find people that I trust, I'll let somebody else work him. But very few people do I trust with my puppies. I want things done a certain way. If you ever seen Buddy hit, he hits like a shit brick house. That's the kind of style I do. High and in the center mass and coming at you strong and having a crunch bite. I want that first bite to be a debilitating pain. Boom. And I want confidence behind that dog that he can be confident enough to take a man down, right? And then I want stability, and that's where the environment comes in. Stability. The dog's got to be good with people, places, things, be stable. But when I give him a word, he'll go from 0 to 160 and nothing flat. Good, there you go. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and NoName. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day, guys. I see you, dude. I see you, NoName. Say hi. Say bye-bye. Yep. If you want him, give me a yell. Talk to you later.